Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Isabel. Welcome to our discussion about logical fallacy. We will discuss three types of it today, to name it affirming the consequent, denying the antecedent, and ignoring a common cause today. Affirming the consequence is a formal statement which, referring the convert from the original statement. The corresponding argument had the general form: if P, then Q, Q, therefore P. An argument of this form is invalid since P was never asserted as the only sufficient condition for Q. Other factors account for Q too. The name affirming the consequence derives from the premise Q, which affirms the then clause of the conditional premise. For example, if Bill Gates owns Fort Knox, then he is rich. Bill Gates is rich, therefore Bill Gates owns Fort Knox. Owning Fort Knox is not to be rich, and any number of other ways exist to be rich. Argument of the same form can sometimes seem superficially convincing, as in the following example. If I have the flu, then I have a sore throat. I have a sore throat, therefore I have the flu. But having the flu is not the only cause of a sore throat, since many illnesses cause sore throat, such as the common cold or strep throat. It comes to me that my father is the kind of man who always gets up early and sleep early at night, and he is not content with my staying up late at night. So we often have such kind of conversations. Papa, I have a headache. Because you should have slept early. Lack of sleep is not the only cause of headache, since many factors result in headache too, such as drunk, pressure, anxiety, and some other illness. The second fallacy we are going to talk about is the denying the antecedent. Denying the antecedent is a formal fallacy of inferring the inverse from the original statement. It is committed by reasoning in the form if P, then Q, not P, therefore not Q. The name denying the antecedent derives from the premise not P. I'm sorry we have to move into the studying room in my dormitory now. Then we will go back to ignoring the antecedent. This kind of argument form can be denied with a counterexample with true premises, but obviously false conclusion. For example, if it is raining, then the grass is wet. It is not raining, so the grass is not wet. The argument is invalid because there are other reasons for which the grass could be wet, such as it has been sprayed with hot. Another example is that Queen Elizabeth is an American citizen, then she is a human being. If Queen Elizabeth is not an American citizen, then she is not a human being. It comes to me a common fallacy quarrel of couples, such as, if you love me, you will buy me a present on my birthday. You don't love me, so you haven't bought me a present on my birthday. It is likely to be other factors for which that the present hasn't been bought. Then the world will be upgraded, although it is very hard to be reasonable to talk with women, but it is a logical fallacy actually. The third type of fallacy today we talk about is ignoring a common cause. This kind of fallacy has the following general structure. A and B are generally connected, but no third common cause is looked for. Therefore, A is the cause of B. The fallacy committed usually when It is concluded that one thing is the cause of another thing simply just because they are associated. This kind of fallacy is committed when it is concluded that A is the cause of B simply because A and B are simply connected. For example, it seems that when people drink more beer, the girls wear shorter skirts. So, drinking more beers is the cause that for girls to wear short skirts, but a common cause that the weather is hot has been ignored. Because the weather is hot, so people would like to drink more beers to make them cool, and the girls wear short skirts to feel comfortable when the weather is hot and temperature is high. A daily example of myself is that one day I wakes up with a fever. A few hours later, I found red spots on my skin. I conclude that the fever must have caused the red spots, but my father insists that the spots and the fever are caused by some disease called microbe. Another example is that a thunderstorm wakes up my father in the middle of night. He goes downstairs to get some milk, and on the way to the refrigerator, he finds that the barometer has fallen a great deal. And my father concludes that the storm caused the barometer to fall. In the morning, my mom concluded that it was a drop in atmospheric pressure that caused the barometer to drop and the storm. Another example is that over the course of several weeks, the needles from the pine trees along the Wombat River falls into the river. Shortly thereafter, many dead fish washed up in the river banks. When the EPA investigated, the owners of the Wombat River Chemical Chemistry claimed that it was obvious that the pine needles had killed the fish. Many local environmentalists that claim that the chemical plants toxic waste that caused the death of the fish to die, and the pine needles has no real effect on the fish. That is another example of ignoring a common cause. Okay, that's all 3 types of rhetorical fallacy we talk about today. If you have any question or have some comments, welcome to email me or just comment on the floor. Any comments or advices will be welcomed. Thank you. Goodbye.